What's going on, YouTube? I'm that cologne guy E, and this is Oh No. hmm. What's going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Let's see. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing great. It's a beautiful day here in New York. I mean, oh my goodness, I just can't get over what a beautiful day it is out there. Hold on. Do do. There we go. Just had to do some quick adjustments with my audio. Do you all hear me well? I hope you're all doing great. So, guys, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. Again, this is Simply Put Sense. I'm E, the cologne guy, and the fragrance ambassador of Bergdorf Goodman. And I am so excited to share with you this video. We're going to go over some TikTok and some Instagram videos. We tried to do it last week, but we were having some issues. But I reinstalled this program. I updated software, so now we should be a-okay. And I am excited to get into these awesome options with you. I also have a set of the day to share with you all. Really quickly, if you all had an amazing fragrance on your skin today, please let me know in the comment section what fragrance you were wearing today. What is your scent of the day? What was the fragrance that made you smell amazing? Today, I'm actually wearing a really awesome perfume that I love, and I actually have it in Bergdorf. The fragrance is called Thais. There we go. Thais by the brand Fueya. This was a fragrance that my boy Carlos, Brooklyn fragrance lover, put me on to. He actually gave me this bottle of Thais, the first fragrance from Fueya I ever owned. And so this fragrance has a special place in my heart. Every time I wear it, I think of my man. And this is an amazing take on a fruity scent. Fascinatingly enough, though, this fragrance does not contain fruit. At least that's what Fueya says. The fruit in this fragrance comes from a flower called osmanthus, and osmanthus naturally has an apricot peach like experience. So this fragrance actually utilizes the scent of fruit through flowers, which I find fascinating. It also has mate and green tea. So this is a fruity tea fragrance, basically. And or you could say a floral tea fragrance with a fruity style, a fruity essence, a fruitiness to it. And that fruit is apricot, and it is a very rich, peachy apricot. It's so damn good, guys. I just and I'm topping it off, but I don't care. I love wearing this fragrance anyway. And it's not my bottle. This is the bottle at the store, so I can go crazy. Why not? Um, Actually, I go crazy on my own bottles too, guys. But anyway, I wanted to share with you that in oh, nice, Bodicea Victorious. Oh, nice stuff, guys. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Great scent for sure. Damn. Okay, so my mic is on. I'm not understanding. Do do do. You know, guys, when you're live, you are live. Oh no. And I am so live right now. Trying to make sure of something. Okay. No stress. It is what it is. I was trying to get one of my mics set up, but cannot do it, so will not stress it. No thing. Anyway, that was my scent of the day. I also wanted to talk to you all about another fragrance from Fuea that you all need to know about, and this one is called Humboldt. Humboldt is one of the best citrus fragrances in Bergdorf Goodman and one of the best citrus fragrances I've smelled. Gentlemen and ladies, get your nose on this. A citrus that has quality, character, and longevity. It is beautiful. It is perfect for the summer. Also, this is a citrus that I would consider wearing all year. So yeah, had to put you onto those two. And now let's get into this concept, or let's get into this video, guys. Um, so I wanted to share with you all like some content um, on. I wanted to share with you all some videos that I find very fascinating. Um, so sometimes I've noticed that TikTok videos and Instagram videos, they can be very, very, very interesting in terms of what they express and what they explain to people. And I wanted to go over a couple of them that I found very, very funny, and a couple of videos of collections that I wanted to talk about also. Um, I think this will be a very interesting experience. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Okay, guys. So the first video we're going to talk about is a fragrance utilizing Jeremy Fragrance's voice as like a back intro experience. Like a, I guess you could say like a, it's kind of like a track behind the video. And I find it very, very interesting. And I also wanted to talk about it really quickly and share a thought. Let's go into it and see what is, well, let's see what's up. And if you can hear this, guys, and everything is okay, just let me know.
Should you own? Not that many. How many fragrances should you own?
So,
Not
how many fragrances should you own, guys? This is Jeremy talking. Of course, this is not Jeremy's hand or Jeremy's collection. Just saying.
that many. I suggest you to have three fragrances: a fresh, a sweet, a loud fragrance.
Now I wanted you to hear that because a fresh, a sweet, and a loud fragrance. What I've noticed on TikTok is that that advice, three fragrances, a loud, a sweet, and a fresh fragrance, that is literally now the prevailing TikTok advice. Every now a bunch of TikTokers are creating TikTok videos, literally sharing the exact same suggestion and pretending like they thought of it on their own. And I find that hilarious. I'm gonna get into what I think about that suggestion as far as you only needing three fragrances in a second, but let's continue the rest of this.
And if you don't have three, you can also have 10. And then you can have a Fresh, sweet, loud, cheap, niche, oud, musk, artistic fragrance, gourmand
I'm sorry. Oud. I just think that's hilarious. Oud. All right, Jeremy.
fragrance. But generally, 3 fragrances are enough. How many fragrances should you
So, do you need only three fragrances? I don't agree. I don't agree at all. I think that everyone needs at least 10. I think that everyone needs at least 10 fragrances in their collection. And I think you need two of five categories. And one is a general purpose fragrance, one is general purpose, two is date or intimate experiences, three, night out, four, work, and five, your signature style fragrances or your you sense, you know? Now, the reason why I suggest you need five of these options is because honestly, most of us, we work, most of us go out in the evening. Most of us need a fragrance that's very general purpose, something that could be like a great option when the other four categories are kind of boring to you. You kind of want something to kind of flip it or switch it up a little bit. And of course, your me sense. I literally suggest that people have at least 10. I'll get into a video where I get more detail about that, but I would definitely suggest 10 bottles. Start with five, get to 10 at some point. And honestly, most of us don't wear one pair of shoes. Most of us don't have only one belt or one shirt. You know, usually we have multiple shoes, we have multiple belts, we have multiple shirts. And why? Because variety allows us to look good. We look better when we have options. And I think you smell better when you have options as well. So, not three, five to start with, 10 ultimately. Okay. If you're not a collector. Next video. By the way, that was a very interesting that Jeremy feels that you only need three fragrances. Someone who literally owns well over 1,000 or more. It's so funny. Um, So now this video is fascinating to me, guys, and I want to share this with you. So just to kind of like express what's going on in this video, the person in this video literally came home to all their fragrances on the floor. Let's get into this one. This blew my mind.
Fell 6 feet in the air and if it would survive. Let's see which
Which perfume will survive a 6 foot fall? Ugh.
brands made it. I just got home from July 4th weekend and I live near the west side where the fireworks in New York City were this weekend and they were super loud and I think that's what caused a lot of my perfume shelves to fall because I just
Okay, so this woman lives in an apartment next to where fireworks went off on July 4th, and she believes that the fireworks were so loud that they made her shell fall and all of her perfumes fell on the ground.
came
Ouch.
home and walked into this. I was like, how do you get all the way over there? Yeah, that's not happening. So here's where they fell from and
Oh my
they go all the
God.
way into my bedroom.
Uh,
Also, I just moved.
I gotta tell y'all, if this ever happened to me, I don't know what I would do. Oh no, I would feel so bad if that happened to me. That would be horrible. That would be absolutely horrible. If I literally walked into a room where all my fragrances were on the floor because of like my shell giving away, I would literally lose myself. I wouldn't know what to do. I would feel so stressed about that. Um, yeah, that's just wild. Let's see what
So
happened.
ignore all the boxes and everything. Home Alone survived. Chanel actually survived, but the top. Oh, Palermo, thank God, because this is what I've been wearing every single day.
Oh, well, at least her Byredos didn't break.
No Dior fragrances survived. Miss Dior,
Ooh, that's messed up.
no, she's goodbye. Most of the Tom Ford survived.
Yeah, those are some fixed. Oh, come on now. If my Galan broke, oof. Luckily, she's blessed. She's got like a tank for a bottle when it comes to Galan. Those bottles are not to be messed with. They're
She is
heavy.
hardy. I don't even know where to start. Yikes, this Chloe. This is unrecognizable, but big Chanel Santal is alive.
Why didn't her Santal break? Damn.
Ooh, Joe Malone in the corner. That would be a no. God, this one.
Oh, poor Joe
I
Malone.
survived. We lost a little Coco. Ugh, she
Damn.
survived.
She wasn't playing. Like, look at that big ass, like crack in the middle of the bottle. All her Chanel's broke. Like, mm.
Barely. Jesus. And who's over here? Randomly, the Tom Ford
Oh, vanilla sex. Wow.
smashed into a million fucking
Oh
pieces.
no,
How
Soleil Blanc.
crazy is that? It was all the way over here. Look at that dent. Look how far it fucking fell. No.
Wow.
Cedric Mall. Not one of these bad ones broke. Nope.
Wow.
Anyway, off to clean up. Did any of these surprise you? Let me know in the comments.
Yes, she literally lost thousands of dollars worth of
Like, are
fragrances.
you
Like,
ever wonder what would happen
that
if your perfume fell
is
6 feet in the air and if it would survive?
absolutely wild to me. Um, yeah, let's see. Her Black Orchid is intact. Her Lost Cherry's intact. Her effing Fabulous is intact. Like,
Also,
that's
also home and
fascinating.
walked in. Just came home and walked.
Man, if that happened to me, guys, you probably wouldn't see me for a while. I'd be depressed. Absolutely wouldn't see me for a while. Okay, let's check this video out. This was actually very, very funny to me.
No, no.
So this is like every teenager picking a fragrance before they leave the house, right? And I have to tell y'all, I've been meeting a lot of teenagers here at Bergdorf lately. I mean, a lot. Last year, let me put it this way. This year, I've been gaining tons of clients under 17 years old. I could not say that last year. So TikTok is doing a number on the youth right now. But look, this video had me dying laughing though.
No, 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 no.
So true. So true. And I checked this out on TikTok. People, so I would walk around with a couple of my clients who are like under 20, and we'll walk around and I'll show them a ton of amazing fragrances that are not on TikTok yet. You know, they're not all over TikTok just yet, but they're insanely beautiful fragrances. And they're just so underwhelmed. They're just like, eh, it's okay. This is basic. This is generic. I don't know about that. And I'm just like, what? These are amazing fragrances. These are bangers. They are like home run 10 out of 10 fragrances. You just don't know about them yet because TikTok isn't talking about them. But yet, if I say like Jean Paul Gaultier, like Elixir, like they're like, oh my God, you know, and I just find that so funny. It is such a true statement. Like this video is so real. It's like every dope fragrance. I'm not saying these Parfum de Marley's are, but I'm just saying it's fascinating. This is such a true statement. Like they're constantly like, nope, I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it. Jean Paul Gaultier, I see it. Oh no. It is such a truth, guys. Oh boy. It's like jump or go to the mall. Too true. Oh no. Okay, so this I found funny. This video I just thought was hilarious. Let's just get into it. Ah, shucks. Hold on. Yeah. This I thought. Okay, so these are fragrances that this dude thinks is worth gatekeeping. Let's go. Valentino Uomo, born in Roma Intense. Okay. I'm gonna save my comment till I see a couple of these. Okay. Oh my God. Like, what? This guy is a shit friend. I'm just saying. Really, really crappy friend. If I had a friend like this, I would be looking for new ones. Just saying. That's kind of crazy. Why would you gatekeep fragrances from your friends? Especially when they're literally like Macy's perfumes. Your friends are gonna find them. All they gotta do is go to the mall. Oh my God, guy. No. Oh. 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 Finally. Oh, well, finally a fragrance that I actually like, I should say. Well, Leighton, I do like kind of. I like Leighton a lot. I kind of knock Parfum de Marly, but a few of their fragrances I love, you know. But I just like to knock on them because it's fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, that video was so cringe. That's a cringy ass video. I'm so sorry, guys. Like that is actually kind of depressing. It's like wow. That's a bad video. That's a bad video. If you have to gatekeep Born in Roma, wow, you just don't have you just are bugging out. I just think like if somebody wanted to know if I was wearing Born in Roma, I would just let them know. Because I mean, it's like a commercial set. Like, come on, guys. That's kind of hilarious. All right, let's get into this real quick. I think I actually like this guy's collection, and I wanted to show you what he had. I think this collection is really cool. So, what I like about his collection, guys, like, look at this collection of cologne. So let's go deeper. I really think this is an amazing collection of fragrances. Um, very, very, very interesting. I like the fact that on his top shelf, like this guy's collection is pretty awesome. There's a lot of designers here, but I could tell that the designers that he chose were thoughtful, considerate. I love the fact that he has Man in Black, Orion. Let me just make sure. Is that? It looks like it. I can't. Yep, that's Man in Black, Orion. Great fragrance right there for sure. Um, really, really appreciate that. I also see L'Homme Ideal, a few Lomes from YSL, La Nuit de l'Homme, Cedrat Boise, Le Mal, Gautier Le Mal. A whole lineup of Gautier fragrances, like literally a whole line of Gautier. Of course, Elixir in the front. Fascinating stuff. Oh, I love this fragrance right here. He has the amazingly beautiful Prada Luna Rosa. I mean, excuse me, Prada L'Homme Intense, which is an insanely beautiful scent. Um, love that fragrance. Love, love, love that fragrance. Let's see. I see a Nishane. Oh, by the way, guys, it's Nishane or Nishane. Nishani is how you say the word Nishan or Nishane or whatever other weird way you guys pronounce it. It's actually Nishani or Nishane. Um, Anybody who says Nishan or Nishani, stop it. It's Nis or Nishani. All right, guys. I had to do that research because I was like, wait a minute. I keep hearing different ways to say it. It's Nishan, Nishane, Nishani. And I was just like, wait a minute, which one is right? And I looked up how to say it, and it's Nishani. Nishane. Nishane. Yeah. Fascinating stuff. But anyway, I really like this dude's collection of fragrances. He has a nice selection of Xerjoff, Nishani, um, some MFKs, some Hermes. I mean, I really think this collection is very, very, very awesome. Like I would be impressed if I started my fragrance journey this way. I wouldn't be mad. Let me check out his video. Angel Share, okay, nice. Oh, I see a Tom Ford in the back. Great fragrance. Excuse me, Tom Ford Noir Extreme, I should say. He has both Loams, although I do feel like Loam, Prada Loam Intense is the best Loam. A bunch of Valentinos, like, bro. Like, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, you do not, if you're collecting fragrances or you're starting your fragrance journey, you do not need that many Valentino fragrances. If you have like 4 or 5 porcupine bottles of Valentino, you need to expand yourself out there a little bit because that is a little overkill for that scent. They typically smell very, very similar. So you don't need 5 of those if you have one. Just saying. That's kind of funny to me. Love the red tobacco in the background. Cedrat Bois, great fragrance. L'Homme Ideal, again, a bunch of L'Homme Ideals. You just need 1 or 2, you know. Don't need that many L'Homme Ideals. I get if you love a fragrance, collect that line. I get it. But practically, you're only going to typically wear 1 or 2. So why have 4 or 5? You know, all those Aqua de Joes, literally, Eros Flame, Eros Parfum, Eros Eau de Parfum. Unnecessary. Then in the back, I see a Dylan Blue and a Versace Pour Homme. Wow. So I'll put it this way. If I were assessing this guy's collection and I were, let's say, suggesting what he could do to make his collection better, I would absolutely say, bro, a great thing to consider are fragrances out of the typical designer line, a couple of more Galans outside of the Ideal line. Um, I would absolutely consider Comme des Garçons. Uh, if I were him, I would add some Comme des Garçons fragrances in my collection just to add a little bit more interesting, quirky options because this is a very commercial collection. I'm gonna just put it like that. A very, very commercial collection. Not a bad thing, but extremely commercial and maybe a little too commercial, to be honest. I mean, my goodness, look at all those 1 millions. You probably will not finish all of those bottles before your life is over. I mean, that's a lot of 1 millions, like a lot, and a lot of Ys. I mean, that's not a bad situation. Like if you have 2 Ys, if you have Y and you have Y eau de parfum or Y intense, not bad at all. Um, yeah. Oh, love that product. Finally, a fragrance that's not like TikTok famous. um, I really feel like that Prada fragrance is just like one of the best freshies you can consider, especially now when it's been forgotten and no one is talking about it. Oh man, Wanted and Wanted. Wanted by Night and Wanted. Okay. I mean, oh, I really dig that. I love the Gucci Intense Oud. Love that fragrance. One of the best designer fragrances made by Gucci ever. Probably the best Gucci fragrance ever made since Tom Ford left. So great fragrance. Um, over in the Pasha by Cartier. Overall, I really like Henri's collection of fragrance. I think he has a nice little, not even little, he has a ton of options, but I think what he could do to make his options a little bit more, to make his options better, is to focus more on, I would say, more unique, interesting options, because I think he has a lot of commercial stuff already. So yeah, that would be like my suggestion for that, man. Um, okay, guys, so let's get into this collection. And this is pretty interesting. You can only keep one. So in this video, he basically takes fragrances from various brands that he collects and he asks which one would you keep? And I want to ask you guys. So if you only had one fragrance, which one would you use? Hello? Um, let's see now. Um, Killian. Killian Paris. Okay. Not a bad collection at all. Um, let's see. Mm, I mean, not bad, but that's yeah. Moving on. Montal. Okay. Um, not my not my favorite selection of Montal options, to be honest with you. That's not what I would choose either. Crivelli. Now here we go. Now we're talking. Now this brand kills it with their options. I feel like Oud Maracuja is insanely beautiful. Tuberose Estral, beautiful. Hibiscus, beautiful. Queer, beautiful. And like so far, I would want number four. I'd want the Crivellis. The Crivellis are killing it. Okay, Mancera, great line. Not into it. Nope, nope, nope. At least this person doesn't have instant crush. I just want to clap for that. He doesn't have a dupe for Baccarat Rouge in this collection. That's amazing. Good stuff. Okay. Mm, I'm sorry, guys. This just I would never own this many stronger with yous. Like there is no reason to have this many stronger with yous. Like and it's like, who am I to talk? Because I probably had every like amen flanker, you know. So I guess I shouldn't be like talking, but this one, I wouldn't. I would not be collecting all those stronger with views. Sorry. Maybe the leather, maybe the oud, maybe the tobacco. That's about it, you know. Nishani. Okay, Nishane. Um, I think I like all of them, but I wouldn't choose this over the Crivelli. So yeah. Which selection would you guys choose out of these? Would you choose the Nishan, Nishani? I'm sorry. See, I did it again. Nishani? Would you choose the Nishan, Nishane? Would you choose the Armani? Would you choose the Mancera, Crivelli, Montal, or the Killian, guys? Personally speaking, I think I would definitely rock out with the Maison Crivelli. Um, just curious. Which ones would you guys wear? Exactly, Brown and Beachy. Nis, Han, Ni. Or Nay, you know, Nishane. You could say Nishane too. Um, oh no. Let's see. Do you ever think that sometimes we get into fragrance where we are looking for the wow factor that we missed or ignore that is a good smelling fragrance? What did you just type me, bro? Let me see. Hold up. Do you ever think that sometimes we get into fragrance where we're looking for the wow factor that we missed or ignore that is a good smelling fragrance? Um, I really don't know what you just said, JH. I'm trying to get the question. Do you ever think that sometimes we get into fragrance where we're looking for the wow factor that we missed or hmm, I do not get your question, brother. So sorry. So sorry. Um, People with bad taste deserve to have all their fragrances on the floor. Oh, come on, Ricardo. That is raw. That is so raw. He says people with bad taste deserve to have all their fragrances on the floor. Come on, bro. That's just cruel. That's just so cruel, man. Oh boy. Thank you so much for coming through, Ricardo. What's going on, Brandon? Hope you're well. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, living in paranoia, the name of those fragrances, one is called Thais and the other is called Humboldt. Humboldt. And the other is Thais, Thays. All right, guys. So yeah, I would absolutely rock out with those Crivellis because those Crivellis are insane. Um, I wanted to talk to you all about this collection also because I saw this and I was very impressed with this person's collection. So this is a influencer on Instagram that I absolutely was impressed with what she owns. Her handle is Scent and Colors, and I mean, just look at this first page of her collection. Like she's got Tabakalar, Oud Ispahan. She's got Baby Cat. She's got the original Dior Poison. I mean, that first shelf right there is insane. That's a collection just to start with. Then when you get to her Guerlains, get out. She's got the Tonka version of Shalimar along with the original Shalimar. She has the Montguerlain. She has a couple of Montguerlains. La Petite no Robes Noire. She has a couple of the minis of the Les Exclusives from Guerlain or the exclusive options from Guerlain. Like beautiful fragrances. She's got the magenta scent from Armani. I think it's Magenta Tanzanite from Armani, which is a very sexy, cinnamony experience. Her Joe Malone's, I was about to say her Carl Malone's. That's hilarious. Her her Joe Malone's and her Margellas. Like so far, I'm into it, and I really love all the way at the end. I don't know if you noticed this, but way up here on the top right side, she has J'adore, but she has un the non-alcoholic version. I mean, look at this. If I was a female and I was trying to find a person to pay attention to on Instagram in terms of fragrances, she would be a person I would absolutely follow. I would probably when I look at people's collections on Instagram and TikTok, it's like NPCs collections. They're like NPC collections. And what do I mean by that? They're like no thought collections. Like basically everything that's talked about on TikTok and Instagram are literally on these people's shelves. There's nothing wrong with that because a lot of Instagram and TikTok famous fragrances are insane and they're worthy of your attention and time. But I just find it fascinating that she doesn't have a bunch of fragrances that I would say are like all over TikTok and Instagram. She literally created her fragrances and like she literally thought very, very hard about what she wanted to add. And I think this is a brilliant, brilliant collection. I'm seeing Angel, like this woman has a backup bottle of Angel, guys. And she ain't even over 40. Come on. This girl is Scent and Colors is just crazy right here. Like she's got Angel Muse. She's got like three versions of Angels, a backup bottle. I mean, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Good girl. I'm into it. Down here, she has a couple of like, a couple of one Valentino, Burberry, a couple of Ariana Grandes in the back. She got that tucked way in the back, like that's not even being touched. Um, she's got like Libra, which and that looks like the parfum, like it looks thick. It looks like the thick version of Libra. Um, really, really cool. Like, look at this collection, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. Look at this collection. 21 Conduit Street, Fire at Will. Oh my God. Pavilion Rouge. She's got like the Javois right there. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Dear Polly. Ooh, I see a Delina, but she doesn't have the bottle. It's like a spray. Um, oh my gosh, those mind games. Like an amazing, like this is what a collection looks. This is what a really thought out collection looks like. She's got Baked by Acro. Oh my gosh. she's got the initials. She's got material from Amouage and Miss Honey. She's got Ani from Miss Honey. Okay, she does have a bunch of Delenas. Ladies, I know you love Delena, but it smells like a bathroom. Um, it's literally smells like it smells like a bathroom. Every time, it doesn't matter how beautiful a woman is, when she's wearing Delena, she smells like a urinal cake to me. I just don't, I cannot, yeah. She's got a couple of memos in the back. Man, this woman's collection is amazing. Just amazing. Rosendo in the back, Oud Satin Mood, Fragrance de Bois, Atelier des Ors, BDK, like, damn. And these are her basics. These are her, like, tarantans. And they're beautiful. They're awesome. She's got, like, her section of Middle Eastern fragrances, like some Tumis, like Goldfield and Banks. Like, this is a collection. I will say this: if you're following people on Instagram and TikTok, check out their collections. If they have a really great collection, guys, pay attention to them. People who don't have good collections, ignore them. Don't talk to them. If you're gonna show me your collection, I'm gonna judge you by your collection. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to put my collection on blast, as I think you guys will find my collection really interesting. But I have a lot of stuff that I don't like put out. I have most of my collection is like on this really, really large like metal shelving unit. Um, it's very heavy. It was like that's how I know it would like keep all my fragrances well saved and intact. It's not falling. But yeah, like that's a really, really cool collection of fragrances in my opinion. Ah, guys. So, men, take a look at this. If you're a guy, take a look at this collection. Take a look at this collection, guys. This is what you like. If I were starting my fragrance collection and I had zero fragrances, I would absolutely lose. I would start with these 10. There is nothing fresh here. That's okay. I would literally, this is the perfect. If you live in a cold climate, if you live somewhere where it's cooler more than it's warm, George Sense is destroying you. Like, this is ridiculous. He's got Pure Malt, Dior Homme Parfum, Ombre Leather, which is, let me ask you guys a question. Like, I mean, I'll ask you afterwards. Ombre Leather, Gucci Intense Oud, Ensemble Suave by Mattia Premier, Parfum de Marly's Carlisle. By the way, that's another way you can tell whether someone is worth following. If people are saying Parfums de Marly, they're saying it wrong. They might not be experts to pay attention to or to listen to. They might have entertaining, awesome videos, but if you are not taking the time out to know how to say the word parfum, not parfums, mm, it's literally like, it's like, it really annoys the hell out of me. It's like, imagine going to a car dealer and you're about to buy a car and he's like, "Hey, I have your Corvette right here, or um your Mercedes." Like, if somebody was like, "I have a Mercedes Benz," and they're trying to sell you a car, would you buy a car from them? Probably not. Especially if he was a used car salesman. I'm just saying. Carlisle, Parfum de Marly, Naxos by Xerjoff, Royal Tobacco by Amouage, Spice Bomb Spice Bomb Extreme. Victor and Rolf love that scent. Insignia by Tamim. Like, guys, this is one of my favorite. Like, on TikTok and Instagram, when I look at fragrance collections, it kind of like I literally look at them and go, like, with a like, ooh, like, there's a lot of throwaways in a lot of these collections. There's only one fragrance in this collection I would sell. Can you name it? Which fragrance in this look, which fragrance, guys? I would love for you to tell me. I'm curious if you guys know. Which of these fragrances would you say should be like kind of like axed out? Like, which of these fragrances do you think should get the boot? Right? I'm just curious. Which one would you like kick out the club? I'm gonna tell you which one I would kick out the club. What's going on, Jason? Hope you're great. Um, yeah, guys, like looking at this collection of fragrances, if I were, if I had this collection, the first scent that I would like, the only scent that I would get the heck out of this collection and like sell like ASAP would probably be the Tom Ford Ombre Leather. That's the only scent here that I would not want to keep. Everything else is worthy of having, holding, loving. It's amazing. Um, this collection, oh my gosh, amazing, 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 amazing. Let's just start up here. Lovely, like if you're gonna go with Parfum de Marly and you don't have a Carlisle, you don't have a Leighton, you don't have a Pegasus, you don't have an Ojan, if you don't have one of those four, um, or Leighton Exclusive five, I should say. Greenlee, maybe, and maybe even Haultain. If you don't have one of those seven, something's off. You know, those, but majorly, in my opinion, I have a like the Carlisle and Leighton Exclusive would be the only ones that I would. Leighton Exclusive, and Carlisle. Those would be the only three from Parfum de Marly that I would actually purchase. Um, Love these. Love Initio though. I think Initio makes Parfum de Marly can't compete with Initio to me. In my opinion. Um, love all of these MFKs. Love them. Love them. Love them. Gentle Fluidity, Silver and Gold, Grand Soir, Baccarat. Oud Satin Mood, Insane, Feb Delicieuse, Purple Oud. I mean, this is an amazing collection, guys. Rolling in Love. Yeah, Rose Omiyad. This is truly a woman's collection. Love it. Rouge Malachite, Blue Lazuli. Damn. Honestly, guys, if that was my collection and if I was a woman, this would be the type of collection I would want. Like I really find it interesting. I really find it interesting how this is just an awesome collection of fragrance. Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I would again say that this is another collection of fragrances that is very well curated. She chose very commercial brands, but the fragrances from each brand is top of top, really awesome options in my opinion. Um, but I do feel like this person's collection is a little bit too commercial. Again, they don't have enough options that are obscure. They don't have enough brand. They don't have a lot of options that are not already popular. You know, all of the options that I'm looking at here are pretty much like, everyone knows about them. And that's not a bad thing. It's just an interesting observation. So yeah, interesting collections, guys. I'm curious though. Oh, by the way, when it comes to Humboldt's longevity, look at this. Great longevity. For a fresh citrus, ooh, does this last? Anyway, so I just wanted to like chat with you all about like, some of these videos on Instagram and TikTok because I really just find them hilarious. I find a lot of them kind of cringy, absolutely cringy. And here I go again. Here I go again. Um, yeah. I gotta tell you guys, like I find a lot of these videos cringy. We're gonna review a few more. over the weeks. What do you guys like? I would love to know, what TikTok videos are you checking out? What videos are you looking at on Instagram and TikTok? Are there anybody on there that you like? Um, I do like one person on Instagram based on their collection. I really, really like Jord Sense, Jord. Let me show you. I really like this guy's collection. I think Jord Sense is someone I would consider checking out, maybe. Um, Definitely checking out Scent and Colors. Scents and Colors. This woman has sick taste. If you're a female or a male and you just want to check out someone's suggestions who has impeccable taste and doesn't really need to be like, they're not like a follow the leader type of person. Like, looking at her collection, I can tell she thinks for herself. I could tell that she doesn't need someone to co-sign on something before she can appreciate it. And that in itself is rare. um the collect They're very well curated. Like, she went off. So scents and colors, impressive. Let me check this woman's stuff out. Like, wow, beautiful. She's gorgeous too. So she is gorgeous. The only fragrances in her collection that I think are throwaways are obviously the Ariana Grande's. Um, those are crap, absolute crap. And no, they do not smell like Baccarat Rouge. I don't care what anyone says. Whoever tells you that is lying to you, and they should never be listened to ever again. Um, but yeah, this woman, she has good taste. Her fragrances are insane. But anyway, guys, I have been really, really, it's been an interesting week for me. I am really excited about some new releases coming into the store. I cannot wait to show you all some of the new fragrances. I'm gonna just let you all know something really quickly. So let's get into this real fast. So, breaking news, guys. A couple of things. This fall, there is going to be a fragrance coming out from Byredo, and you all are not going to believe what it is. It's the extrait of Mojave Ghost. So, Byredo has been listening, guys. Byredo is paying attention. They've been listening to the fact that a lot of you feel like their fragrances are too weak and too light. And even though they have a cult following that doesn't care if their fragrances need to be reapplied, they'll do it because they love them so much. But Byredo is listening to the response of their clients, and they're finally making more intense versions of their most popular fragrances, and they're starting with Mojave Ghost. I hope they get into Gypsy Water, Bal d'Afrique. I hope they make a stronger version of Blanche at some point. But if they start with, Mojave Ghost, um, Gypsy Water, and Baldafrique, those three and extrays, oh my God. But they're coming out with an extray version of Mojave Ghost first, and that's going to be coming out this fall, and I'm excited. If you're interested, if you're curious, let me know. I'll be able to share with you all samples. To people who have been waiting for their samples of Oud for Greatness, they're on their way. I've made sure that I was able to send all of those sample packs this last end of last week and early this week. So you should all be receiving them soon if you haven't gotten them already. I'm really curious to see what you all think about those new Neos from Initio. I think they're really, really well done. So yeah, guys, that is today's videos. We were checking out some options. I also wanted to, what's going on, my man? I also wanted to share with you all some really, really great fragrances from the House of Fuea. And these are the Humboldt and Thais. Humboldt and Thais. Insane, beautiful fragrances. Fragrances that just make you smile, make anyone around you want to ask what you're wearing. These perfumes are just beautiful. Ah, can't get enough. Anyway, guys, this is the Cologne Guy E. I'm in BG, and it was a pleasure to chat with you all today. I hope you're all blessed. I will check you out next Thursday. Hopefully, I'll also come through Monday or Sunday. I'm not going to promise, but I'm trying, guys. I've been so busy on the weekends and Mondays, so it's really hard to do that second video a week, but I'm going to try. I'm going to work my butt off to do it. But at least this Thursday one will be done, and I'm going to definitely do Thursdays consistently going forward. So, hope you're all well. Hope you're smelling amazing. Hope you come back next week to check out this video. Please leave your comments. Share this video if you feel like it. And if you haven't checked it out, like it, do all the stuff you know you need to do when you watch YouTube videos. You know what I mean? It's a pleasure, guys. Have a blessed one. Have a lovely one. I'm E, and I'm simply OUT. Peace.